Oh, okay. I just went ahead and pressed record, and we're just going to be real about the state of this desk. He's a mess. I usually try to keep it like right here out of camera shot, but we're just, I don't know, just keeping it real, y'all. So let's dive in. It's that time. If this is your first time here, let me introduce myself. My name is Elena, and I am the homeschooling mama to 3 kiddos. Here on the channel, we talk about everything from homeschooling to homemaking, faith, fitness, and my planners. So today we're going to get into my A5 planner. I'll scoot you out a bit so you can see more of my mess, apparently. But we're going to get into the A5 planner. We're going to plan for the month of August. I'm going to see if I can get in some of my goals in here. If you've not caught the goals video for the month of August, I will put that up in the cards for you, and you can go ahead and take a look at that if you'd like to. I'm going to put some of those goals that I talk about into my planner here as I set up my month, so that I can have it at the forefront of my mind. I don't have a kit that I want to use for the month of August. I loved this, worked out really well. I was doing kind of a journaling type week because I just wanted to get into my planner. I liked it so much I went ahead and did it for the following week. But now we're going to get into August. Again, if you're new here, you may not know that I use last year's calendar. I will link to the website where I purchased this. This is a 2021 Christian planner. I really love this one because in between every week it gives you, so here's your weekly, it's a vertical layout, and then in between each week you get a blank page and a lined page to use however you like. They give you some ideas up on top. You can use it for reflection, preparation, it says sermon notes, or free space. Sorry, I just realized too, I give myself some green powder to drink. I don't know if you guys, and it's in my nails because I was like getting the scoop down at the very bottom, so sorry about that. Way back in the day, I used to go get my nails done, but then, you know, I think I stopped doing that when I had my second child and I never got to go back. So maybe one day, right? Anyways, let's get into the month and start planning. I was saying that I really enjoyed this planner because one, it has scripture, so it's always nice to have that in there, but also it is a Sunday start calendar on the weeklies, and so on the week, it's a Sunday start, but when I go in and redate, because I like a Monday start for my week, the numbers of the days of the week actually line up perfectly. So it's been working. I started using this temporarily. It came in a book and I unbound it and then hole punched it to fit into my A5. But it's been working out so well that I'm still in August still using it. And I'm actually contemplating if I want to purchase, because they have them on like deep clearance sale, the 2022 calendars. So I'm trying to figure out if I want to buy one of those and just keep using it for next year. I like this company. It's family owned, veteran owned. So that's a bonus, but I don't know. There are a couple other planners that I'm looking at too. So, you know, that's the planner world. You just kind of want to get them all. So let's get into it. The other thing too, though, that be mindful of when you are using things like this, the holidays don't always line up. So sometimes I have to like cover it with stickers and stuff like that. But like I said, it's been working for me and it's been okay. I have no rhyme or reason for how I want to decorate the month coming up. This video would probably go a lot faster if I had some kind of plan, but I don't. In this binder here is just printables that I have printed out. Some I've purchased, some were free online, and I think I might want to use some of these for the month and just kind of piece it together. Okay, so I just pulled out this one that I also purchased from Printables, and this one says it is marked as IBB My Stack, and so if you were looking for it, that's what you would look up. And this one I think it was from Victoria Thatcher. This one I also, this little bit here might be Printables. I'm not sure. So maybe we'll cut out some pieces there. And then I also took out some washi tape because I haven't used my washi tape in a while, in a hot minute. And so yeah, and we bought all this washi tape, and I even found myself looking at it the other day at Hobby Lobby, and I was like, don't buy any more, because if you're not using it, why are we looking at it? Because it just makes for such a pretty collection, apparently, on my shelf. But we need to actually use the things. This year I have been doing so much better trying to use up all the things. That's why, part of the reason why I have started, or I started the year off using this planner, because I had it on the shelf and it wasn't used. I didn't end up using it. I used 1 week, I think. I tried. And then it just sat there. And so I wanted to be sure, I wanted to be going through my planner supplies and using up what I had. And I'm so glad that it had been working out so well. Oh, see? Because when your things get old, this is what happens. Just kind of ripping apart and not sticking the best. So I can either make my monthly calendar a Monday through Sunday, or I can redate the whole thing here. But I'm a little odd, I think. I don't know. Let me know if you're the same. But I like my monthly to be Sunday through Saturday and my weeklies to be Monday through Sunday. For some reason in my head, it just makes sense. I don't know. I don't know why it is, but it works for me. For the sake of time, I'm going to get this redated. And it's done. So like I had mentioned, I want to see if I can get some of my goals down somewhere in my planner here. The monthly goes in just so I can have that at the forefront of my mind and kind of be remembering it throughout the weeks, because I think sometimes, a lot of times, well, for me anyways, I set these goals out at the beginning of the month and then, I don't know, I can forget about them and just go on with the day-to-day of life and all that stuff. Let me know if you're the same, if you're setting goals and then life has a way of happening and we can get sidetracked, sometimes for very good reasons, but sometimes it's just because the everyday happens and we forget all about, oops, look at that, I just wound it up and there was some more stickers on there. But we can let the day-to-day happen and lose track, I think, of what our goals were and things. So she is covering, oops, nope, she is down. That is staying. But I don't have a rhyme or reason to the decorating here. I'm just gonna put some stuff down and then I'm going to put some stuff down. Woo! My green powder also has matcha tea, which has some caffeine in it, which clearly I need. I am just it was a busy day for us and I'm running on fumes right now. Right now I am just cutting out the very last of this kit that I had left on the page here, and putting it down just so I could use up the rest of the kit. These are the last three that I have for that little bit of a kit that I had left. And I think what I will do is use them on the side here and kind of break down what my goals were for the month. So I actually am going to mark down right here. It's got right here it's got monthly goals and then my top three. So I am going to write down a couple of the top three, and then I'm going to just put some of these little things down. There we go. And then for the other goals, so I have a couple here that I want to be doing, and I go into more detail in that video, but reading the Psalms, budget tracking, working out, and then here I think I'll put one of these down because I do want to make myself a goal. I didn't mention it on the video, but I want to make myself a YouTube goal. July kind of fell off and give myself some, I give myself a little bit of a break, which is fine. But it was like an unintentional break. I didn't plan to take a couple of days off or a week or so, however much time I took off. But I did anyways. And like I said, that's okay. But I want to go into August and have some goals down for the amount of videos I want to put out. And then this one, so let's see. Up here, we'll mark down the number that I want to do. Here I want to do, we'll write in create homeschool calendar, because that needs to be done. That's really messy, I know, but it's okay. At least it's getting down. And then this last little space here, actually in this last little space here, I'm just going to write the word gratitude, because I want to be switching my mind to more giving thanks and seeing all that I have, and instead of seeing what I don't have. I just want to keep rewiring my brain to notice the goodness, and hopefully that will help to squash some of this fear and anxiety that I have been walking around with unnecessarily. So that, I'm going to put that in there. And then I think that's it. I went ahead and used up what I wanted to. I don't know the plans yet for the month. I do know my mom's birthday is this month. I want to put, I think there's like cake or something in here, so we can put that down. And as the month goes on, this is where I put down like our future planning. So if I don't have the week ahead decorated or something, I'll put our plans down in here and then come back to it and look to it. But I did get my goals in here, and this is what I was talking about, putting a reminder on my monthly one. So reading the Psalms, budget tracking, working out. Like I said, I go into this a little bit more in that goals video if you haven't caught it yet. This is where I'll write the number of YouTube videos I want up, and then just here a little homeschool reminder that I want to get that done, and then a gratitude. I want to be switching up my mindset to do that. I love that down here in every month, this particular planner, it has reflection, what blessings came into my life last month, what accomplishments am I proud of, and down here action, how can I demonstrate love for God and others this month. And then I just have, you know, some decor down here. I like it. It's kind of easing me. The bright colors remind me of spring, summer, not spring, I guess summer. They're still bright colors, and so that's exciting, but we're slowly easing back into back to school. For this here, I tell myself every month that I'm going to use it, and then I don't, and it's really not good, because this is an excellent page, and I'm going to white this out, because what I was doing down here was just marking a little line. So I'm just kind of making it work for me is what I'm doing. And so down here, I created a line, and this is the dates. So this is the weekly dates. So the first week of August would be August 1st through, and here I'm going to write in the weekly expenses. So this is things that are due that week. So this first week, rent would be due, water, that kind of stuff. And then I would write that down here, because that's what I know we would need to have paid for that week. And then here would be the budgeted amount that I think that I've budgeted for to pay. This down here is going to be what we actually spent for that week. And then in this here will be the difference. And I'm just going to put diff with the thing, and then also be a plus or minus the difference in what our spending was. And then down here, the last one, I'll just put notes. And then that way, if I have, you know, unforeseen things, I can put it up here, or things that I forgot to note in weekly expenses. So that is how I'm going to set that up there. And then I'm going to place it in here, and hopefully that will help me also with the budget tracking, which is another goal. Also in this, I don't think that I mentioned, in this planner, you also get another page here to either color or doodle or what have you. Here it just says, take heart, I have told you these things, so that in me you may have peace. In this world you will have trouble, but take heart, I have overcome the world. And that is John 16:33 in the NIV version. Yep, so just such a great reminder. But that is going to do it for my monthly here. That's what we came up with really quickly, just a little bit of decorating, and then I'll go ahead and forward plan. I've got my goals here set up to get me ready for the month ahead. I've got the budget tracker here set up. I also am going to start using, I have a planner wallet that I've not been utilizing to its full capabilities, so I need to do that as well. And then I will go back in and get the next week prepped up for me. But thanks so much for hanging out with me and getting this done, getting it set up for the week. I really appreciate you taking your time and spending it with me. Let me know if you planned along with me or if you were just hanging out. Either way, I'm so glad that you were here. Thank you so much for being with me again. And if you haven't heard, or maybe you don't know, please, please know that you are deeply and truly loved and so, so appreciated. Thanks again.